Welcome back YouTube to yet another video. I'm sat here with Mog and today I'm doing a video on OMAD. So what OMAD is a type of intermittent fasting. It's 1 meal a day. So that's what it stands for. I'm not doing it because this is the way I'm going to eat from now on. I was actually feeling quite lazy today and I was thinking, I don't really want to cook that much. I was thinking this is a perfect time to do a video like this. So I'm going to have one meal today. Just one meal. Usually people do it as a type of calorie restriction, a type of intermittent fasting, which means they're going to be in a deficit. And also it's super convenient because you're only cooking once. And on top of that, it has a variety of benefits, like massive amounts of growth hormone levels. Your growth hormone levels are meant to peak and keep going above and beyond after even the 16-hour period as well. Some people say it's like 24 to 48 hours it peaks, but that's not the main reason I'm doing it. The main reason I'm doing it is to see, first of all, to see how I feel doing it. Second of all, to see if I can do it. And I thought, why not give it a try? So I'm going to eat all my 4,250 calories in that one meal. So that's the difference. And it's going to be a keto meal and it's going to be super clean as well. So wish me luck. This is going to be tough. That's a big ass meal. I can do 3,000 calories and I feel a bit full, but the full 4,250 and doing it clean as well is going to be tough. But stay tuned to find out if I do it. I'm going to talk you through how I feel afterwards, and I'm going to show you what I eat, and I'm going to do a time lapse of me actually eating it so you see that I actually do eat it. So stay tuned. Very small but effective shop at Waitrose. Bought a top rump. I thought it was higher in fat than it actually is. It's only about 7% fat. I thought it was about 15% fat, but I was wrong. I was looking for fattier cuts, but they only sold huge portions. When I say huge, I mean they're a few kilos. This is 500 grams of top rump, still over 1,000 calories. When I put it together, it's going to be a lot more. Got some venison sausages. They're on offer, so I thought I just had to try them. And got some coconut yogurt here. This is really high in fat and still low in carbs, so this whole tub's got about 1,000 calories in. So it's going to help me towards this one meal. Then just some chilies, some carrot and mustard. Also, fact about Waitrose, Waitrose do have their own farms with their own livestock, so generally speaking they have really good quality meat. Most of their meat is a combination between grass and cereal feed, but I don't usually like to have cereal fed meat as well. I used to have grass fed, but I didn't have many options. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you what I put together. Now for the magic. There we have 4,250 calories. As you saw from that clip there, the food is ready. Now it's time to eat it. The time is 5:30. I haven't eaten since about, say, around 10 p.m. last night, but that's not the point. This is the only thing I'm going to have all day. So here I've got that top side rump. I've got 6 of those venison sausages. I added some ghee to cook it in, and also some carrots, onions, garlic, and a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar. The smoothie bowl, all of that coconut yogurt, macadamia nut butter. I've got a bit of coconut oil in there, protein powder as well, and some dark chocolate. So now it's time to eat this. I'm going to eat, obviously, the actual main dish first, and then that for dessert. 4,250 calories. Bear with me, I'll tell you the rest of the macros. 263 protein, 50 carbs, and 329 grams of fat. So technically, this is still a keto meal. It's got about 18 grams of fiber in the whole thing as well. I'm not trying to do keto like I said, but I'm trying to make this harder for myself. So this is all keto, OMAD, going in now. Perfect. That's the main done. That was pretty darn easy, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even go for a fatty cut of beef. So don't start saying, oh, you know, it's so easy. I mean, that was still half a kilo of beef, 6 venison sausages. I didn't even add that much oil, I just added some ghee to fry with, and obviously used the butter that was in the pan already, and a few carrots. I didn't even count the carrots, obviously. Chili and balsamic vinegar, actually really good. Now it's on to this big bad boy. This, I'm not gonna lie, weighs a lot. So that's over half my calories. Now, time to get the rest in. And there we have it, finished up. That is my full daily calorie allowance in one meal. And I've done that in, I can't even remember what time I said I started. It's been about 25 minutes, probably ate a bit too fast. But I'm gonna check in a bit later and let you know exactly how I feel. I just feel really, really full, to be honest, right now. But a bit tired, but I wanna see how I feel as the day progresses. As it's not even 6 PM right now. I'll check in with you shortly. Time is 8:30. It's been around 3 hours since that huge meal. I'm just starting to feel less full. I was full for ages. I felt sluggish for the first hour. Felt less sluggish probably an hour and a half in. And now I don't feel sluggish. I just feel still a bit full. And it's been hard to drink water since then. So the only things I would obviously say about this, with this many calories like I'm doing, OMAD is pretty difficult unless I wanted to be in this specifically high deficit for whatever reason it was. I prefer to stick to my type of intermittent fasting, which is just eating within a 6 to 8 hour window, sometimes maybe 5 hour window depending, but just to have that one huge meal and nothing else. I mean, I'm okay with having nothing else, but that one huge meal just made me feel super sluggish. But what a lot of people do is they'll have nothing and then they'll work out, and then in the evening they'll just have that one meal, the dinner, which would be their one and only meal. I'm gonna say though, if it works for you and you're quite happy doing it and you're seeing results, keep doing it. But for me specifically, to eat that much in one meal, it's not impossible. It was pretty easy, but the way I felt after, not ideal. If I had to do anything productive, I just wouldn't be able to do it. End up playing computer games for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes after that. Then I kind of like tried to do some work, and it was at a slow pace. So then I ended up editing a video, and that was again at a slow pace. Everything was just much slower. So if you did in the evening towards bedtime, I completely understand. But personally, I like to finish like eating around about 3 to 4 hours before I sleep. I'd say about 3 hours, just to give enough time to digest and then to make sure that you get the improved sleep quality. I find if I eat too soon before I sleep, then I don't know why, there must be a reason for this, but I wake up hot, I wake up sweaty, and I don't get as good sleep as I would like to. And especially if you're having a high sodium meal late and you haven't got enough time to drink water after that as well, you're going to feel the consequences of that. So OMAD, good if you're on anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 calories. I'd say definitely. The benefits, obviously, improved growth hormone levels. You're looking at time saving. I've had a lot more time today to do what I needed to do, but I've been less productive after that meal because of it making me feel sluggish. And you can argue that you feel less productive up until that meal because you leave long. I didn't on this instance, but you leave longer to eat in between every meal. So if you have that one meal, it's like 24 hours in between each one. I don't know. There's something you might get used to. A lot of people say you get used to it after a week or two. But for me, I'm not going to see the instant growth hormone. So it's not something I'm going to stick to. I'm going to stick to what I'm doing at the moment, the carb backloading and the intermittent fasting so the 16 to 18 hour intermittent fasting, sometimes 20, sometimes 21, depending on the day. But if I did a 21, then I'd eat within a 6 to 8 hour window after that. So it'd be like I wouldn't eat for 21 hours, then I'd eat. So I wouldn't shorten my window, because to shorten my window on 4,250 calories is difficult. But anyway, I'm gonna check this video out. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. the more frequent videos. I'm going to throw in a cooking video very soon. Tell me if there's anything you'd like to see content wise. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now. Obviously, thumbs up too. And until the next video, keep pushing those limits.